Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. This is the Brand Inspires. Today, we are going to talk about marriage. What keeps a marriage? Marriage is something that is meant to be enjoyed, not to be endured. Before you can choose a partner, first of all, convince yourself that you truly love that person and that this is the kind of person you have already or you desire, and this is the kind of person you feel you can understand. When you show affection in a marriage, it keeps the marriage moving. Choose somebody you love, choose somebody you can understand. If you don't love somebody, don't go. If you know that that person will be difficult for you to understand, don't go. Because love is something that is paramount in a marriage. Understanding is something that is paramount in a marriage. Remember, your husband is not your brother. Your wife is not your sister. She is a different entity. You, as a man, you are a different entity. And you come from different backgrounds. So your reasoning cannot be the same. You need to study your wife. Your wife need to study you. That is where that understanding comes in. When you love somebody, start studying that person. Understand what the person don't like. Understand what the person likes. That is what can keep that marriage. Love is something that is paramount in every marriage for it to work. And secondly, don't be too showing that you are too wise in a marriage. Sometimes you act as a fool for your wife. Sometimes your wife needs to act like a fool for you for it to work. If you are too wise and your wife is too wise, the marriage cannot work in any form. Both must play a fool at a time. Don't always show how smart you are, how to outsmart your wife, how to outsmart your husband. No, that person, you might try to outsmart that person and you won't know that that person is smarter than you. So sometimes play the fool so that it will work for you. That is why the two captains cannot be in a ship. Love your wife, understand your wife. Love your husband, understand your husband. When you know the weak point, don't use that weak point of your husband to mock him. Don't use that weak point of your wife to mock her. Always encourage her. When you encourage her in her weakness, when you encourage her in his weakness, trying to show support, the person will see that truly this is the kind of a man that she can live with. And the man will see this is the kind of a woman he can live with. So marriage is something that is mutual. There must be a mutual understanding for it to work. Don't be crafty. Don't show too much knowledge. Always maintain moderation. Whenever you want to correct, correct with love. Whenever you want to correct your wife with love. Whenever you want to correct your husband with love. And when you correct somebody with love, the person will understand. Don't be harsh. Don't show superiority to your wife. Even if you are superior to your wife, don't show it. Even if you as a wife is superior to your husband, don't show it. Because you people are not in competition. There is no competition in marriage. Once there is competition in marriage, that marriage is bound to break. So there must be mutual love, mutual understanding. For it to work, there must be mutual understanding. Show love to your wife, show love to your husband. You will start enjoying your marriage without the third party.